Good morning, guys. I hope you are having a wonderful morning this morning. There is a little bit of snow outside, so maybe you'll get to go outside, make a snowman or sled in it. This might be our last snow, so try to take advantage of it. Go make something in the yard before it melts. So today we are doing fruits of the Spirit. We are doing faithful pears. But first, before we talk about that, let's do our highs and lows. So my high for the day is that my twins are turning 20 today. Very exciting, and I'm actually really glad they're home. Normally they are not. Not good that they're home because of an illness going throughout the world, but I am still glad that they're home for their birthday. So tonight we get to have a chocolate chip cookie brownie dessert, and I think some macaroni and cheese. I think. So we'll see. But it should be a lot of fun. So my low is that my run this afternoon might be through the slush, but there's much worse lows, so that's really not that bad. So I wanted to also tell you that tomorrow is our very last Fruit of the Spirit lesson. We're doing faithful pears today and self-control tomorrow. And after that, we're starting a whole new series, and it is called the I Am series. It's all the different things that Jesus said, I am. Things like I am the bread of life. I am the light of the world. I am the living water, even. So join me for that. We get to learn a lot more about Jesus's life and more about our faith and have some more fun games and crafts that we can do. So, and tomorrow I'll also be covering some review games so we can review all the different fruits of the Spirit. So it should be fun. So right now, let's talk about our faithful pears. So write down all the different ways that you can show your faith. And showing faith, sometimes people have a little struggle with it. They feel like faith is something they have to do all on their own. Like, I should have faith. And really, all the fruits of the Spirit, including faith, are gifts from God. Which means if we're running a little low on faith, let's say we're not feeling very trusting at the moment, or we're scared, so we don't want to give our money to those in need, or let's say we just are really confused about life and are really upset about it. We don't have faith that it'll turn out okay. We can actually pray to God and ask Him to give us more faith, him or her, whatever it may be. So be sure to pray to God whenever you need a little more faith. And in the meantime, you can write down ways that you show faith on either a faithful pear chain. In order to make this, you just have a rectangle of paper. Make sure not to cut through the two edges. Make an oval that is smaller at the top than the bottom, and have a stem and cut it out. And you can write down things like prayer or talking about your faith or giving to those in need, or what are some other ones? Forgiving quickly, promoting peace. These are great ways to show faith. So what are some things you guys do to show faith? Our next craft that we're going to do is a 3D pear. Now you'll have to forgive mine. My 3D pear does not stand up because I did not give it a flat bottom, which was a little silly. But the way we do a 3D pear is we actually need 3 identical pieces of paper. So the way we do that is we line them all up and we cut out the shape of a pear so they're all 3 exactly the same. And then 2 of them we will fold. So the first one, we lay it on top, fold it, make sure your stems, fold it so that you can see that your stems are going the correct way. Which, can you see that they are there? And you do one of 2 things. You can put a little strip of glue right here and wait for it to dry. Or what I did was I took and I stapled right down the center. So if you look, I have a flat piece of paper next to a folded piece of paper. Now I'll show you on the back side. So here I've got the back side. I'm going to line it up same way so that my stems are the same. And you can either fold it in half, and I would fold it in half anyway, even if I was using a stapler, so that I knew where the center line was. But you can fold it in half and put a strip of glue, or after you fold it in half, straighten it back out and take your stapler, try to put it right on that fold center line, And now what you actually have are two, if you can see, folded pieces of paper on either side of a flat piece of paper. And they all are in a pear shape. So when it's all done, you have a 3D pear. And if you're smarter than I am, yours will stand up. Mine does not. So I hope to see you for the I Am series and for the very last Fruit of the Spirit. And enjoy talking about your faith and playing in the snow. Thanks for joining me, guys.